So I had this sent to me, and I wanted to share it with you because it's somewhat funny. Have you seen this clip, everyone?
So that was a Monday morning. First shot up.
Okay.
It's not a scene about knowing the dialogue. It's not about saying the right word. It's about reacting, which is the word you just used. I got to go into that and just say, relax and get ready to receive. Now here's the trick. And I did this with the final summation and the time to kill with Joel Schumacher. I walk in and I'm pretty much I'm in my own zone. I'm not looking anybody else in the eye. I'm in my own zone to receive whatever is going to happen in the scene. And I hear, and I have something in my hand written in case I need it. And then I hear Nolan start to go, okay, we're going to set up cameras over here's wide and here's wide. And then we'll rehearse it one time. We'll play the video. And I just kind of walked over with that look at him kind of up. And he goes, yeah. And I hand him this thing. It's a piece of paper that has 2 letters on it. C-U, which means close up. So he goes, that's me letting him know, no, don't do the wide shots and all this. We're getting close now. And he goes, all right, we'll rehearse. And I just look up and I go, which is what I mean by going, we ain't rehearsing, live, roll. And what you see in that take, that's the first take. Mm-hmm. Everything after take 1 is acting. Take 1 is where you really are reacting. And so I wanted to see that tape of the footage of my children in the movie for the first time, not have any anticipation of what's going to come next or what they're going to say next. Or I wanted to and just receive it and then let happen what happens. I'm not trying to do anything in that scene. Well, after you do 1 take and, take 2 and take 3 were okay, but we were like, take 1, that's it. Because what are you going to do now? Take 3 or anything after take 1, take 2 and on, you can't help but kind of know what's coming. And then you start to anticipate a little bit and get ahead of yourself and go, oh, this is when they're about to say that thing, which really got me last time. Well, you're already out of the moment. Yeah. So that's take 1.
I found that to be an exceptionally disappointing little interview snippet, especially because Matthew McConaughey has given interviews and other people have discussed about Matthew McConaughey, about his emotional preparatory work, and that he does big emotional preparation work and he does it on set, and so he does the hands up to the sky or screaming or finding the images and all that kind of stuff. And so when he keeps talking about, I was in my zone, I'm there and all that, he's talking about his emotional preparation, which is great. So he's emotionally prepared. The concept, when I hear an actor talk about take 1 is the take, like take 1's the take because it's the freshest and it's the realest and it's the only take, and every other take is acting, that is so incredibly erroneous. And what it says to me, despite the fact that I really do like Matthew McConaughey's work, what it says to me is there's an actor who has never stood on a stage. Has Matthew McConaughey ever done Broadway? Or I can't imagine he's ever done a play in his life, because Daniel Radcliffe, Jeff Daniels, Adam Driver, so many of the great actors that I've seen on stages who are the best actors on film, they would be so confused by what he's saying there, because you don't get the luxury of a take 1 on a stage. You have to then do it again the next night, and then again the next night, and then again the next night. And if you're Jeff Daniels, you've done To Kill a Mockingbird. He's several hundred nights in. That speaks of an actor who has lots of charisma and knows how to be incredibly present, but actually doesn't have all that much acting technique, very little process, and has a huge, huge fear of thinking too much, and doesn't know how to make their performance repeatable. And that blows me away. The art form of acting isn't to luckily, hopefully get it on 1 take and we film it and then edit it together and make a performance out of it. The art form of acting is repeatable documentary that I'm able to, in each and every take, in each and every night, in each and every setup, I'm able to repeat again and again for the first time this exquisite, beautiful surrender that allows for it to be the first time, even though I've just done it 15 times prior.